Preparing the fish, no? So you've got the fish pieces washed and dried, and you're putting some turmeric and chili powder on it to prep it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what about salt, no?
And salt.
You'll add salt too? Okay.
Yeah. So we don't need all this. Salt, turmeric, and red chili powder to it. And let it sit there until you get all the other masala ground for the curry. So I've just applied that to the fish, and I'm going to allow it to sit there until I get the rest of the ingredients.
Yeah, okay. So that's what the fish looks like when it's all prepped. Right. Nicholas, no? It's not off. Okay. Okay,
One sec, let me finish cooking.
Sure.
Finish my coffee. One of mine office.
Okay, start. So there are 1.5. So let's go through the ingredients list. So
Okay,
that's
so let's begin with the ingredients. This is Shobhana speaking, and this is called masala Ambat, or you can call it not a ghashi, but it's an Ambat. So this is 2 cups of fresh coconut. You can use the frozen packet. 2 cups of grated coconut. 1.5 tablespoon of dry coriander seeds. 12 bedgi mirchi. The bedgi mirchi gives it an orange color. And if you don't find the whole dry chili, then probably go in for the powder, which would be probably about 2.5 tablespoons of the mirchi, depending on how hot and spicy you need. 3 cloves of garlic and tamarind pulp, which is de-seeded, and a pulp is made from the tamarind. If you don't have that, then maybe you can also get the bottled tamarind paste, but please make sure that you buy the brownish color, not the black.
Yeah.
Not the black. And oil. We need oil, and we need a little bit of, maybe about half a teaspoon of added turmeric powder to the paste. We are going to grind all of this together and make a paste.
but you're going to roast the coriander and the mirchi first.
Yes.
Okay.
But to start before the blending is, we dry roast the coriander, the mirchis, the chilies, and the
Garlic as well?
The coconut, and we add the paste
At the end.
at the end. Okay. That's about it. So let's go in.
Okay.
So I'm going to just add a drop of oil in the pan, just about to basically prepare the pan. Okay, and I'll start with the dry coriander seeds.
आहे पण मी एकच घालत असते नेहमी कशी करत तसंच करतो पाहिजे तर घे कांदा नाही तर
कांदा घालतो त्याला कट करू का?
No, we won't put that. We won't put that. Oh, you've recorded.
It's okay.
Done now. Please add the chilies to it now.
This is about medium heat, right?
The moment it gives the aroma, it's kind of removed from the. I added this little bit of oil so that it doesn't stick to the pan. And I'm going to add the lasan to it, the garlic. Slightly roasted.
Only this is the coconut itself.
The fresh coconut.
And you're not going to let it dry out too much, is it?
No. This is about it.
Okay, now you're adding all the roasted ingredients to the blender.
I've added some warm water to the pan to remove all the stuck ingredients on the pan so that we don't waste any. And we have to now grind it to a very fine paste. And the paste has to be such that it's not granular. So if you feel it between the two fingers, it has to be paste.
It has to be ground more.
Ground fine.
You've added warm water to the blender, about about 3/4 of a cup.
Yeah.
Okay. And now we can blend it. Okay. So here is the blended mixture.
And we are adding water to it as per the consistency you need to have, so that you can have it with your rice. I don't like to make it too thin, but I guess this much of water
Here is about the consistency. You can see it's quite thick. Okay. So the next step is to bring the blended mixture to a boil. So that's what Shobhana is waiting for. The marinated fish is ready, as you can see. Okay, so we're waiting for the Ambat to come to a boil, and you'll add the fish as soon as the first boil occurs, right?
And ask them to, you may need to taste it for the spice.
Right.
Because some mirchis are really spicy and some are not so. We have also added red chili powder to the fish.
Oh yes, that's right.
So
now some people do like it very spicy.
yeah, exactly. So this is a spicy one.
So if you want it less spicy, you can reduce the number of green
Chilies.
chili, the badgi chilies.
Correct. That's flat, basically,
Saucepan.
saucepan, or you can call it a skillet, but you know, so that the fish stays straight and does not break. So we don't need to handle the fish that much. So now we see that the boil has come. If you notice, there is a boil.
See the small bubbles?
And I'm going to add the fish. We have not added the salt to the curry as yet because there is salt applied to the fish. So
you may not need, if you do need salt, it will be very little.
yes. Right. this we're going to throw.
That's fine. I mean, you might as well let it cook. If it's there. Those who want it
No,
can
this
have.
we don't.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's the tape. So this is how you gently cook the fish without breaking it up.
And pomfrets cook very quickly, so we don't need it to be sitting there simmering away. So we just need to give it a nice good boil and then switch off the stove and let the pan sit on the hot plate about 10 minutes and switch off the gas.
Okay, now you'll add the
Yeah, we garnish it with green coriander, cilantro.
and it's ready,
Yep,
right?
it's ready to
Okay.
eat.
Thank
Just
you,
let it sit.
Shobhana. Looks
Thank you,
delicious.
Chandra. We both attempted to make it.
Well, you're the chef, I'm the sous chef.